ultimate guide on Solosis Community and a huge tip that you definitely need to know for this community. Yo, everybody, welcome to this episode, and we're going to be talking about Solosis Community Day, which will be starting around the world pretty soon. And there's some huge tips that we need to get into because Pokémon GO have released something absolutely mental, which means you can do so much this community. This is a lot bigger than we had previously anticipated, so let's get straight into everything. So on Sunday, October 12th, from 2 to 5 p.m. your local time, Solosis will be spawning in the wild uniquely, and this is normally a 1 in 24 to 25% shiny chance. But that's not all, it's actually even bigger than that. One, shiny is absolutely awesome, especially the final evolution stage 2, but we get into that in a second. Firstly, let's get into the event bonuses. So for this event, if you put down an incense, you will get a 3-hour incense, which is how long the event lasts. You will also have 3 times catch Stardust, which is absolutely insane. Let's just quickly look at how insane that is. We've done the math here. So if you catch a normal Solosis in the wild, it is 100 Stardust. However, if you have this boost of 3 times, it's 300 Stardust. With a weather boost, it's 375 Stardust. And with a star piece down, it's 450 Stardust. However, with a weather boost, the max you can get is 562 Stardust. That's pretty cool. So hopefully it's going to be weather boosted on the day. And if it's weather boosted and you have your star piece down along with the 3 times Stardust, you're getting 562 Stardust per catch, which is insane because the only way to dust in this game is to catch Pokemon. There is no other way. You will also have 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and you will get some 2 times chance for XL candy as well for catching Pokemon. You have to be level 31 and above for this to take place. And you will also have the photobomb surprise. I recommend you doing this because with level 80 coming out, they're definitely going to want more platinum medals like they did before, and this is an easy platinum medal to get. You just got to take those 5 photobombs, and I think you need like 600. Actually, I'm just going to double check there. I can see that my photobomb medal is nearly done for platinum. It's only 400. I'm 5 off, so I will literally be using the 5 in this event to platinum this. So 400 is not that bad. And yes, you'll definitely want to be platinuming medals as much as you can now in the game, because when level 80 comes out, no doubt they're going to be looking for the rest of the medals that are in your medal case. They're going to want them platinum. There will also be 1 extra special trade, and during the event and for 4 hours after the event, you can evolve Solosis into its final forms for its special move, which I believe is the fast attack charm. It actually, well, we'll have a look at PvP in a second to see if this is any good, any one of these Pokemon, but I have a feeling it's not going to be very good. But we'll double check everything because I want you to know the websites that you need to look at in order to do this for yourself. Now, before we leave the bonuses, the big tip that you definitely need to know is that just like yesterday, Niantic, Scope, like Pokemon GO, whoever they are, have announced that there will be 2 times XP added on to the already 2 times XP that is there, which means there's going to be 4 times XP for this event, so it's going to stack. And that means if you put down a lucky egg, it's going to be 8 times XP, which means if you throw 125 excellent throws in an hour, you're getting 1,000,000 XP. You could walk away from this event from the 2 to 3 hours, because I think it's just, from the 3 hours of this event with 3 million XP or more if you're really good at throwing excellent throws. I think on average, if you're a good player, you can throw about 100 excellent throws. You can catch 100 Pokemon in about 20-25 minutes. We'll say 20 minutes. Let's say you catch 100 Pokemon. That's 300 Pokemon. Dude, you're talking 5 million XP this event alone. And I know there's some people out there that are really trying to grind to get to level 50 before level 80 comes out on the 15th. So this is your chance. This is the biggest tip to take away from this. Get your lucky eggs. Make sure you're buying them in the shop. This event, you cannot miss. The Pokemon isn't even that important. It's the XP, especially if you're on the grind. And if you're somebody who's like, dude, I'm not even close, it's still going to be useful because you're going to want to get to level 80 as soon as you can, in order to start, not even level 80, level 70, in order to start doing those researches that we'll have from level 70 to level 80 when the new leveling system comes out. So Solosis evolves into 2 other Pokemon. It evolves into Duoshun, and then its final evolution in stage 2 is Reuniclus. And Reuniclus is the one that we'd be looking at in PvP. So let's check out the PvP right now. In order to check if a Pokemon is eligible for PvP, you've got pvppoke.com, which is absolutely amazing. You can see here we've got Great League, and we're just just going to quickly put in the final evolution, which is Reuniclus, and you can see it's absolutely ridiculous. It comes in at 1042 and 1044 respectively with Shadow, and obviously I don't think it's going to be any good in Ultra League either. It is not. It's a little bit better at plays, but ultimately it's definitely not going to be a Master League Pokemon. Well, its place is 370, but I'd imagine there's fewer Pokemon in the Master League than there are in the other leagues. So in terms of PvP, this isn't going to be any good. Neither is Solosis. I can't even say that name. Mr. Sol is not going to be good either in Little Cups or anything like that. They're much better Pokemon. 2024, they added something new in the game, which is during community days, you can catch community day Pokemon with special backgrounds. This is going to be one of the first events that after the event, so that runs from 2 to 5, from 2 to 9, so the event included and after, if you put down a lore module, there'll be a lore module bonus where Solosis can still spawn off of those lures. It will still have the same shiny odds of 1 in 25, and you will be able to find it with a background. Now, there's also a ticket in the shop that you can pay for that will give you a guaranteed background, and normally with the field research during these events, the field research that isn't catch 3 Solosis, that one will not give you the background, but the other ones where you have to compete with a friend or win a raid will give you a guaranteed background if that's something that you're interested in and you want to try to get this shiny with the background. Those are the best ways to do it. So either field research, which is going to be insane, and also we need to get the hundo in there, is 586. So if you are looking for the hundo and indeed trying to get a shundo, 586 CP is what you're going to be looking for out of field research, because in the wild it can come at a lot of levels, but in field research it'll be a guaranteed at 586 CP. Now, in order to maximize on this event, there are 2 things that you're going to want to do. One is you're going to want to mega evolve a psychic type Pokemon. That could be Gardevoir, Gallade, Snowbro or Slowbro, any one of those, because you're going to max out on candies when you're catching Pokemon. 2, if you have Spatial Rend, which is Origin Palkia's move, you're definitely going to want to use this because, like we just previously mentioned, XP is huge. It's 4 times XP, 8 times with a lucky egg, and the more Pokemon that you can see in the wild, the more that you can catch, and the more excellent throws you can throw, and the more XP you can get. So if I were you, I'd try to find a place where you can actually lure up, you can put down Spatial Rend, and you can walk around and you can see so many Pokemon that it's just unbelievable in order to get as much XP as you can in those first 3 hours of this event, because I don't think the bonus is going to carry after 5 p.m. your local time. Final thing to mention is there might also be showcases out there, so if you do catch a XXL Pokemon, make sure you do keep it and try to put it into a showcase, because again, you are going to want to be looking at your platinum medals, and this is a platinum medal that you can get, the showcase medal. So do most definitely try and catch a big one and throw it into a showcase nearby. I think you can enter a max of 3 showcases, so if you see any showcases in your local area, do that. Dudes, that's everything. Do smash that like, hit that sub. I'll leave this Rayquaza video here for anybody who's looking for tips and tricks, because it's going to be a huge day. It's on the 18th of October, and every single thing you need to know is right there, and I'll talk to you real soon. Take it easy. Peace.